Hi there! Do you have a moment that I can share with you the incredible results of this brand new study on consistency in golf that just came out? It's only going to take a minute and I promise it will be well worth your time. I have to admit, I was completely blown away by what the results showed, and it's kind of surprising that no one's ever done a study like this before. You see, my research team and I wanted to test what was the fastest way to get any golfer of any ability to become a truly consistent ball striker in the shortest time possible. To test this, I devised a new technique that could quickly be performed before each shot that would give the golfer the feeling of the perfect swing, and the results were literally shocking, as you're about to see. How shocking? One participant in the study almost shot a 59. A 59! We even had a brand new golfer in the study who was shooting in the high 120s when he started. He started shooting in the 70s in less than a year. Needless to say, that's pretty freaking incredible. And whether you're like Michael and new to the game, or like Robert who used this technique to win his first golf tournament, or like Brian who won his club championship with rounds of 69-72, what I'm about to share with you is going to have a huge impact on your game. Like it did for Peter Martin, who shot the round we all hope to shoot at his age, beating his age by 2 strokes and nearly shooting in the 60s at 72 years young. And Kim Swithenbank, who shot a net 64 and 1 over gross on his front 9 in tournament play, and he carded a gross 78 at a 14 handicap. And you know what's really cool about this? You can practice this new technique anywhere, anytime to improve your swing, which really gives you a leg up on your competition. And I literally mean anywhere. Our test subjects took this technique to places I'd never even imagined when I created it. The elevator, the shower, pumping gas, walking your dog. The more you practice this new technique, the more consistent you become, as these results have proven. And like Ryan, you might start playing so well that it literally starts to scare you. Just don't be afraid. This is a completely normal reaction to seeing so much progress in so little time. When you use this new technique to start playing to your true potential, you're likely to make a big jump from how you've been playing lately. And if you're like Ryan and all of a sudden you find yourself shooting in the low 70s, after thinking of yourself as, well, I'm kind of an 80 shooter, don't be scared, embrace it. This new tool is simply allowing you to finally see what your real golf potential actually is. Now, are you ready to learn the simple technique that has taken 10, 20, and in Michael's case, even 50 strokes off golfer scores? Great, let's dive in. First, would you please stand up with me? I want to teach you this technique so you can feel just how simple it is for yourself, but there are a couple secrets that I'm going to share with you that you have to kind of experience for yourself to realize just how powerful they really are. As I'm sure you know, the body is the engine of the swing, and it is the piece of the swing that amateur golfers struggle with the most. That's what we're going to focus on first. In the more than 100,000 golf lessons my team and I have done over the past 25 years, over 95% of all golfers get what I'm about to teach you completely wrong. That's why this technique starts on focusing on these critical moves of the body first. Now, you may not realize it, but the backswing is really just 2 moves. Not even 2 moves, it's 1 move with an extra feeling. That's it. To get the entire backswing licked, the body movement's dead perfect like every single tour pro on the planet. All you have to do is one thing, first of all, and that is pull instead of push. Now, you've probably heard that you should take your lead shoulder. I'm going to talk about lead shoulder or trail shoulder. As a right-handed golfer, my trail arm would be my right arm and my lead arm would be my left. So as a right-handed golfer, what often is taught is for golfers to be told to push their shoulder under their chin. But what happens inevitably when you start pushing your shoulder under your chin is that your head starts moving off the ball, and this leads to a lot of fat shots and inconsistency. The simple trick to keep your head perfectly centered and make a full turn, no matter your age or flexibility, is just to take this right shoulder, your trail shoulder, and pull it behind your head. You see that? Pushing under my chin, moving target, pulling behind my head, I stay perfectly centered. That's the biggest thing that you've got to do in the backswing, is just take the shoulder and pull it behind your head. Now, as you're doing this, the other thing that I mentioned that you got to do is really simple. All you need to feel is loading your trail glute, your hip here. So as I pull my trail shoulder back, I'm going to feel this glute muscle activate. If you're straightening your leg, you're not going to feel this at all, but you want to feel your legs load up in the swing. So just take your shoulder, pull it behind your head, and if you need to, increase the flex in your knee a little bit so you can feel this muscle activate, perhaps for the first time in your swing. Now, here's the real secret magic that I want to share with you with this move. As you're pulling the shoulder back, what you may be doing is making this way too tight, and this is really common and it costs you a ton of power in your swing. What I want you to do, take your trail shoulder, pull it behind your head as far as you can. Of course, you need to let your hips turn a little bit with this until you make a full shoulder turn. Now, some of you may have only stopped about here and you feel a lot of tension, especially along this right side of your body. That's normal, and here's what I'm going to tell you how to fix it, because this is so important for power. In order to make a full shoulder turn, go as far as you can comfortably right now, and now stop and take a deep inhalation. Now as you exhale, let yourself turn even further. You see that? Let's do it one more time. Pull your trail shoulder behind your head. Big breath in and breathe out. You see how much further you can turn? It's scientifically proven that the biggest hitters on the planet make huge shoulder turns, and amateurs barely turn at all because they're so focused on hitting the ball with their arms and hands, they tend to pick the club up with their arms and not make a turn. To make a turn, you have to be tension-free, and to make a full turn without your head moving off the ball, all you have to do is pull your trail shoulder behind your head. So now, once you're here, breathe and relax. Now you should feel those muscles stretch and lengthen more, and now you know what it needs to feel like in terms of tension as you're making your backswing with your body movements. Just relax and breathe. Tension is a killer in the golf swing. So now we got the entire backswing licked. That's it. Pull your shoulder behind your head, push that trail foot into the ground, activate that right glute. You're set. You've made a full turn and you're loaded up in a powerful position. Now, the hardest part in the golf swing for most people is the transition. And I'm going to show you how to make it really, really simple. We're going to look at this from down the line. All you need to do from your backswing position is what I call squat to square. As you're transferring your pressure back to your lead side, all you need to do is get your hips back to square and don't do anything with anything else. That's it. Turn back, squat to square. When I say square, you can see that my legs and my hips and my knees are now back parallel with my feet and parallel to the target line. What a lot of golfers do is instead of squatting to square and using their legs, they use their shoulders. And of course, this leads to swinging over the top. All you need to feel is trail shoulder back, squat to square, don't turn your shoulders, boom. You've just licked 2/3 of the golf swing. From face on, trail shoulder back, squat to square. Now you're ready, you're poised for the third move, which is the post up. Now this is the most important one, so I want you to pay close attention to this because this is where things can fall off the rails really quickly because most golfers don't do this correctly. All you need to do, as you've pulled back, move 1 and 2, you're into squat to square. As you continue transferring that pressure all the way onto that lead side, you want almost all of your weight on that lead foot by the time you get to impact, or well before that actually. As you're doing this, all I want you to do is push this leg straight to push the hip back. From up the line, it's a little bit easier to see how as you push your leg straight, it moves your hips out of the way. Now, you've almost licked the entire golf swing in just these 3 simple moves. I'm going to give you one more little trick that'll help you do this where you can do it fast and feel powerful. As you've pulled the shoulder back, I want you to pay attention to where your lead knee is. In my case, my left knee. I want you to put your hand here. Now, from down the line, as you do squat to square, don't move your hand. You can see my hand is now, my knee's farther away from my hand. What I want to do in the downswing as I get into the post up is replace my left knee, my lead knee, with my trail knee. I'm going to show you this from both angles. So here it is at the top of the swing, squat to square, impact. Do you see that? Top of the swing, squat to square, impact. Let's take a look at it from face on. So here I am at the top of my swing. I've made a full turn. Here's where my knee is at the top. Squat to square, impact. By focusing on replacing your lead knee with your trail knee, it not only helps move all your weight off your back foot if you're used to chunking it and hitting fat shots and scooping it off your back foot, by thinking about and feeling getting your trail knee to be where your lead knee was at the top of your swing by literally swapping them, you transfer your pressure and get your hips out of the way. That's it. That's the whole golf swing. If you can do right trail shoulder back, squat to square, post up, that's it. That's the 3 most important moves in the golf swing, the 3 hardest things that every golfer gets wrong. They botch the backswing, they move off the ball, etc. The transition, there's no hope there. And posting up and getting all their weight onto the lead side, you just learned how to do it in 3 simple, super easy steps. And these are the exact same 3 body movements that all those golfers did who got those insane results you saw earlier. This is it. This is all you have to do. All right, now let's put this drill into practice in the real world so you can get those same amazing results that you saw like those who participated in our test. The most effective way to do this is to simply build it into your pre-shot routine. And because I'm no fan of slow play, I crafted this so it can be done very, very quickly. I even do it when my playing partner is hitting their shot so I can speed up play even more. We start first by doing 1 rep in chunks, stopping at all 3 checkpoints I gave you earlier. The next rep is done with very slight pauses to re-ingrain this feeling. And the final rep, it's done with no pauses at all. 1 fluid movement at the rhythm and tempo in which you intend to hit your shot. Now, it's important that you let yourself relax and breathe naturally as you perform these movements. You've already seen how just the slightest extra tension completely ruin your backswing, so focus on your breathing as you move fluidly from 1 checkpoint to the next checkpoint. Now, as you come out of your posture, look at your target and slightly nod your head in a yes motion. This is the final trigger, and it's simply confirming to yourself, to your brain and your body, that you've done all the necessary preparation to hit a good shot and you are truly ready. Now, step up to the ball and reward yourself with a perfectly struck shot. All of this can literally be done in less than 15 seconds, and it will help sink your mind and your body into a relaxed but prepared state for optimum performance, and this is how you will get there on every shot. Do you want to be a consistent golfer? To be consistent, you need a simple, repeatable swing. And you need to be able to recall that feeling of that simple swing under pressure when it matters. Using this technique will calm your mind and block out any distractions. It will relax your body, which will increase your ability to make a smooth swing. And now, as you nod your head, simply confirming to yourself that you've done your preparation, you are ready to hit a good shot. Now, as you go through this routine, it's common to feel a sense of relaxation and confidence wash over your entire body. Simply yield to this. We never play our best when we're trying to force things to happen. We play our best when we're tension-free and you are now in that perfect mind state to hit your best shot that you have the potential to hit. Now, you may have noticed we focused here on just the body and I didn't really discuss the arms. The arms play obviously a very critical role in the swing, but I promised at the beginning to not take up too much of your time, so I wanted you to focus just on the body and the mental preparation for the shot. If you'd like to learn how simple the arm movement is with this technique, I created a short video series that guides you through it, step by step, while also going more in depth into those body movements that we discussed earlier. I give you more checkpoints and more detail. These videos break the arm movements into 2 simple steps that will give you that feeling of effortless speed and control when combined with the body movements that you just learned. I'll give you the vital checkpoints to ensure you're doing the body and arm movements correctly before you start putting in any more practice time, because literally the worst thing that you could possibly do is start building up those repetitions, developing that muscle memory, only to realize you're doing one small piece wrong and you have to start the process all over again. The Dead Drill course is for those who want to avoid wasting time by ensuring you do each move correctly on the first try so you get the most consistent ball striking in the shortest time possible. It is this very course that all the golfers who participated in our study and got the incredible results you saw used to achieve their own peak performance. And just to be clear, these weren't just one-hit wonders. These results are repeatable when you put into practice what you'll learn in the Dead Drill course. You remember Heath, who shot a 60 earlier? Well, he followed that up with a round of 62, a new course record, and threw in a hole-in-one to boot. I know you're thinking to experience these kind of results would easily be worth paying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for. But what I want to help as many golfers as humanly possible, because I was once just like you. I was struggling to play to my true potential. I knew I could play better. I was struggling to understand what was causing my inconsistency. And most of all, I was struggling to find anyone who could actually help me. It's because of this I offer the entire 6-video series for just $147. And because I want to make sure you have everything you need to become a consistent ball golf striker and realize your full potential, I want to include 3 free bonuses that'll help get you there even faster. The first one is the most valuable of all. It's a free personalized swing review from one of my certified dead drill coaches, which is normally $49, but for you today, I'm going to throw it in free because I know nothing will help you nail down the dead drill faster than a set of trained expert eyes to look at your swing and show you those 1 or 2 little things that you might have missed that will delay your progress. I'm also going to include my dead drill ebook. It's packed with over 50 pages and dozens of detailed images that you can use as your dead drill reference guide. We normally sell the ebook for $20, but I'm going to include it for you today absolutely free, just as a way of saying thanks. Finally, you'll get a full year of access to our private golf discussion community where you can get any question about the golf swing answered free by one of our certified coaches 24/7, 365 days a year. This is normally only available to my premium subscribers, which is $47 a month, but you'll get a full year's access included with your purchase today of the dead drill course, and that alone is a $564 value. So you're getting the dead drill program worth $147, 1 free swing review worth $49, the dead drill ebook worth $20, and a full year of answers to all those burning golf swing questions you've been dying to get answered worth $564. All told, this package is worth $780, but since I know just how much this can help you and how much satisfaction I get when you guys write in to tell me how much you've improved, I'm going to offer you the dead drill course and all 3 bonuses for not $780, not even $147 that we normally sell just the dead drill course alone for. Instead, if you purchase today, you're going to get all of this for just $47. It just is my way of saying thanks for letting me help you with your game. It's a savings of over $700. But because this is such a ridiculously good deal, I can only offer this to you this one time, as I'm sure you understand. So know that once you leave this page, you won't be able to get access to this incredible offer again, but don't worry, I've made this offer a no-brainer and I put all the risk on me to deliver results for you because I want you to join our community of those who've taken the Dead Drill Challenge. I unconditionally guarantee your satisfaction for a full 365 days. That's right, a full year. If at any time, for any reason, you feel that this dead drill didn't help you, I'll give you a full refund, no questions asked, by simply emailing us at cs@RotarySwing.com. The dead drill course has been scientifically proven to help you, but I just want you to feel totally secure in your small but powerful investment today. So take advantage of this offer to explore and experiment risk-free with the dead drill and experience for yourself the awesome power of this new technique that will help you break through and realize your true potential as a golfer.